It's always the left side. It's weird and I don't like it. Where did we left off at? English.
Donald Fraser is here.
Oh, that's right. I left
He
his dumbass
insisted on
sitting on the
waiting to
chair.
see you.
Frickin' Donald. What a stupid face. Alright.
This bottle is for our visitors. Personally, I prefer the sherry. This man is tired.
No shit. Dark circles. You got 5 o'clock shadow, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about his crumpled clothes and his unshaved. Yeah.
Donald is short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
Mr. Parrow, I don't know why I'm here.
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Parrow, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her round the throat, and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Have you seen Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
How should Donald's dream be interpreted? No. No. He didn't kill Betty, so he's tired and... Well, he's tired, yeah. I mean, I feel like this one's right, though. Donald's very much in love with Betty. He doesn't really like Megan. I could do trial and error and just keep going through them all, but I feel like that would be less entertaining than miraculously discovering it. I feel like the Donald was very much in love with Betty. It's right, but well, he's tired. That's just correct. No, maybe. I feel like the tired one's right though. This is a really shitty way to do this, but like, just like Donald, I'm tired. It's not tired? Okay, woman. Oh, the violent man. Gentleman Betty. Is this question on its shit? Like, I feel like this game is wrong about what it's thinking. What? What?
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancée? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Gray to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her. Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question.
Does it clap?
Am I right in thinking you said that you did not speak to anyone on the day Sir Carmichael was murdered?
It's the absolute truth.
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Can you describe him to me?
Medium size. Glasses. Dark suit and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident, but he wasn't.
You did not leave Churston willingly, I believe.
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin could not go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston. Are you planning on going back to collect them?
No. I prefer not to carry the weight of the past.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question? Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be
Do it
terribly hurt.
stink?
Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
Ah!
I accused her of nothing, Eustace. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer
Doing
it.
good. Tricking. I'm still a little tired. Just stayed
Let us
up
now
late
try
last night.
and get our brain cells to
Oh
work.
shit. Exact opposite. I'm pretty wide awake.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yes.
Yeah, because I got home yesterday after work and I probably went to bed at like 6:30 or like.
Bro, I also went to bed at like 6:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you can get a Rainbow Six Siege for $9 now.
Oh, sick. Out of my eye.
So Sky for
You just lagged so hard there. I don't know what happened.
even so I'm having to connect to the Wi-Fi. And for whatever reason, my PC just hates Wi-Fi, even though I have good Wi-Fi.
All I heard through there was Wi-Fi twice.
Okay, hold up. Text. Snapchat.
Yes.
Sent.
Well, you see, the cats are on a. God damn it. I was usually good at these, but then they started making it hard for my brain to understand. What it probably has nothing to do with Franklin, even though it does have stuff to do with Franklin. Found her charming. She's a seductress. She's an asshole. What's his name? Um, pretty sure I'm just dumb. That's the logical explanation. I'm just dumb. Oh,
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried
Jesus.
away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is there another common point between the murders? Whoops.
It's perfectly clear, Hastings, perfectly clear. Indeed, a stalking seller visited Andover, Bexhill, and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest, Jop.
Eh.
Murray,
Hello.
it is a pleasure to be working with you again.
Am I doing things? I guess not.
It is not the right time to leave. Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes. Contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and get it yourself?
Très bien. What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
Are you collecting the post, Poirot?
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long. ABC. I should compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person.
Did you see the snow globe on my timeline? Yeah. Mickey Mouse? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's one. Okay. I didn't hear you in my music. Well, yeah, it's happening, right? I mean, that's my music here, but. No, I don't know. Like, he's coming in and out. I have a clue. So, yeah, that's weird. Yeah. So, what were you saying about the Mickey Mouse snow globe? I said, yeah, correct. And that's one of the collection from Bradford that I'm looking at. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse together. There's no question about it. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I have to put it on my page. So there's another one too with the Jesus side down and two angels. And it's, the angels are on the outside and then in the clothes between Jesus and the it's very, very long. Yeah.
Checking on what's it called? Messaging my friend. He's
Poirot,
having
since my
connection
return, I see
issues.
that you have fewer grey hairs than when I last saw you. How is that possible?
Mon ami, I am sure that you will find the explanation all on your own.
It's on a different
Let us
piece of
examine
paper.
this more closely.
It's gonna be the same things over and over again with the freaking eye, the eye, the
Certain
eye,
characters. Yes,
eye.
this eye is weird.
Ah,
Nothing to
eye.
report for.
Not that one.
Yes, the eye characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Where's the W? Oh, it's a capital W. Oh.
The W is not printed properly. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Yes, the A.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
the A.
The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Hastings, he strikes tomorrow. Chief Inspector Japp?
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Bien, now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes, yes.
Bro, why is he being such a dickhead right now, dude? What's your problem? Is there an
So, how
issue?
are you getting on? I'm ready to take notes.
Bro, Hastings,
It is
suck my
nothing
dick.
like.
Actually consume my
Now, down
balls.
to work. All of this needs putting in order a little.
How it do? How it do? How it do? How we do? How we do? How we do? Um, it's okay, Devin. What do you mean, no?
does not look too difficult. This piece should be placed.
That's not right. It's this one. Or not. What? Eh. Is it not this? There you go.
This page is finished. That's done. 3 more to go.
Alright, this one's tiny. That's not right.
This does not look too difficult.
Eh. This? There we go. There we go.
It's so simple.
Yeah, it is simple.
This page is finished. And that's 2 done. It's easier than I thought.
Alright, this goes here.
This page is child's play.
Okay, dude, stop freaking commenting on all of my movements, Pedawa, or whatever the fuck your name is. One time I'm gonna fuck up, and you're gonna be like, that's not right, and then I'm gonna be shitty.
This page is finished. Only 1 more. Keep going.
Uh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
so simple. This
yeah.
page is finished. All the pages are reconstructed. A bottle of solvent. A dry cloth. A bottle of solvent. A bottle of solvent.
I know, it's a bottle of solvent, god damn it.
All the pages are
What? God damn it, Devin.
A dry cloth, a dry cloth, a dry cloth, a dry cloth, a dry cloth. A dry cloth, a dry cloth, a dry cloth.
Thank you,
A dry
Perwa.
cloth.
It's a dry. Yes, I know it's a dry cloth. Oh my god.
A dry cloth.
I'm gonna kill
A
myself.
dry cloth.
Stop!
Now,
Oh my god, it glitched the fuck
what of
out.
these needs putting in order a little?
I put all these papers together again. Devin, stop crying.
This page is child's play. This page is finished. That's done. 3. This piece should be played.
Yes, yes. Place the pages. Place the pages. Place the pages. Place the pages.
This page is finished. And that's 2 done. It's
That's not it. That's too short. It's like this. Like this. And like this. Like
it's
this.
so simple.
And like this.
This page is finished. Only one more. This page is child's play.
Bro, I just put one down. Bro, let's calm down. What? Eh.
I think that this is... This page is finished. All the pages are reconstructed.
Alright. This time work. Why isn't
A
it working?
bottle of solvent.
Yes, I know. God fucking damn it. Why isn't it working?
A dry
What
cloth.
do I do?
A bottle of solvent.
I know what it is. Stop saying it. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
All the pages are reconstructed.
I know! What is happening? What is going on? This game's
bottle of
glitchy as
solvent.
shit. There. Use the bottle of solvent. Use it.
A bottle of solvent.
Use it. It's not hard. Just use it. Use the bottle of solvent. Use the bottle of solvent.
A bottle
Use
of
it.
solvent.
Use the fucking bottle of solvent. I'm. Woo! Oh my god.
A bottle of solvent.
I'm so stupid.
The cloth is now soaked with solvent. Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at campsite.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis,
That's it.
chronic cough with loss of blood.
Devin's
Prescribed
butt
laudanum-based
will be
cough
mine.
medicine. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking.
Bronchitis?
Alexander Bonaparte Cust. While wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia. Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work. The burned documents are medical records, and without a doubt they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust? How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Do your best, Jap.
You can count on me.
Hastings, everything is at stake. With a little luck, our main suspect will soon be under lock and key. So, has Cust been arrested?
Yes, the Doncaster police are sending him by train.
That is good news. But why so gloomy, Chief Inspector?
Well, when I told the hotel owner that he was sheltering a murderer, he collapsed.
He's dead?
No, fortunately, but it has taken its toll on him. It has to be said that with his name starting with the letter D, he had every reason to fear Cust. I bet he was going to be the next victim.
Chief Inspector, I believe that I share responsibility for this incident.
What do you mean?
I saw Mr. Dunbar's medical records. His heart was weak. I should have warned you.
It's very honest of you to tell me that, Poirot. I appreciate your gesture.
Please keep me informed of his progress.
You can count on me. I'll do what's needed.
I will visit him at his bedside when the killer is caught.
That's typical of you, Poirot. We should focus on the next part of the investigation in order to avoid other incidents. While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt. Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our number 1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you are so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
But an unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own. To Marbury Guest House, please. I should check the register. Mrs. Marbury may have been hiding something from me. It looks like I found the real master of this house.
Is that a fucking cat?
Nice. Me.
You're a cat?
Mhm.
I didn't know
There is
you
no
were a
need to
ginger.
worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases. I should check the register.
Check the register. What register?
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Jupp told me that you might be coming.
Madame, you may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be some journalists there as well?
I think you might even be interviewed. You are key witness.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood. He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cust left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined. As you can imagine, when I saw that, I called Scotland Yard.
One moment, please. How did you know that Cust had underlined Doncaster in his railway guide?
I went and had a look in his room.
I see. Do you make a habit of searching through your lodger's belongings?
Well, what are you going to do later? I bet you're going to poke around his room too.
Wow, this
Tell
game's
me,
fun.
did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
He's rather queer. He talks to himself. He has a bad cough because of the war, he says. And then he
Call
was
this
in
man
Chester
queer.
when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He
Yeah, this
didn't
woman
want
just
me
called
to
this
wash his
man queer.
shirt. He washed it himself.
Not cool.
But I did see big
Fucking
brown
lesbo.
stains on it.
Where was the
Yeah,
stains
Jake,
on the
don't know
shirt?
if you know anything
Can't
about this
recall.
little something called gun
Got
grave.
used to travel for his work.
Gun
Is
grief.
that correct?
Huh?
Yes. Although he was
Huh?
unwell on trains.
Gun grave.
Do
Gun
you know
grief?
where Cust was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill?
Is that a gun in a
On June
grave?
the 21st and July the
No, it's
25th.
just this fucker
No
who walks
idea.
around with this
But surely you
big
keep a
ass
register.
gun that shoots
It
missiles,
won't do you much good.
bullets.
Mr. Cuss rents his room for the
That is
year.
Zeus.
If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. Zeus.
I
Oh,
remember one thing.
frick Zeus.
Texas by the sea, right?
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cast asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Very interesting. Please continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Churchton. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
That will be all for now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
Take the key on the counter.
I already took the key on the counter. It's fine.
What happened?
The woman told me to take the key on the counter, but I already took
should
it.
check the register.
Bro, I want to save and quit this level, but I don't know if I can just leave. So I'm going to finish the level.
What are you playing?
Because I want to play Little Dragon Heroes.
I don't think
Dragon
my
Heroes.
register will help you. Mr.
Shit's
Cuss rents his
amazing.
room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note
I
of
think
it.
I'm about to get 2 more people to add to my party, too. So Jake, you lacking.
The truth is becoming
I
apparent.
know I'm lacking. I
And
need to
have
play the
something
game
to
more,
say to
but
Mrs.
I'm
Marbury.
trying to get this stuff
Please.
off my system. Alright.
Holy knife man.
I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
You see that video I sent you?
I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
Oh god, missile. Warhead.
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
If I did, it was because Mr. Cust wasn't here. What about it?
It doesn't matter, provided that you remember to change the sheets.
Of course I changed them. I keep a nice clean establishment. I'll have you know.
Get hit with the deflecto, no disrespecto. Are they all dead? Yeah, they're all fucking dead.
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher. This subject will probably be useful to me.
Yeah, they're dinner. Oh yeah, where's my boss battle? Give me the boss battle.
Sedatives.
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. This
Oh
subject would
no!
probably be useful to me. This dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there.
Missile!
Ayo, ayo.
ABC
Fuck, I
guys.
just threw a missile
Enough to
at it.
sign about
No
a dozen
damage.
murders. ABC guys. It's closed.
Well, then rip it off. What the
It's closed.
Then do the simple thing and open it.
How hopeful. This place is a real mess. The least we can say
Oh,
that Mr.
fucking
Cust
save
is
the
not very
fucking
concerned
beacon,
about
no.
order and balance.
Let's go, baby.
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky
Anything
Legs,
speak.
Frederick Street, Leicester. To
Ooh.
A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door
I
salesman,
got a
according
fucking
to the
C.
conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be
Fucking
using for
pissing my
every business
pants.
letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21,
Damn it, give me
Andover.
fucking
Arrive by train the 20th in the
this.
evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust
People
went to
gave me 3
Andover,
stars on
but
Indeed.
the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes. A long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Thirsty.
Stop being so damn thirsty.
Give him some.
It's an AB.
Cool.
Cust is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury. Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning? I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it? The ribbon is jammed. I have to start by freeing it. The right-hand heel has been
No, I don't want
Change
that.
your name to Muffin.
God damn it.
The left-hand heel has been
Hey,
removed.
Jake Muffin. That
Something
is
is
now your
blocking the ribbon.
God-given name.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed
The
used to write the
opening
letters
credits are
sent
about
by
to
ABC.
fucking end. I have to get back to my room.
Bro, you have a
I
room?
only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes. All the letters announcing the murders were written on cussed typewriter.
Good juice.
Tasty. Succulent.
Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well. All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date. Most probably the bathing dress repaired by
I used to
Mrs.
think
Marbury's
Soot
expert
used to eat
hands.
ass.
Bexhill Daily Paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder. War of 1940. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack. Corporal Cost greatly deserves his distinction. This knife is very useful. Who knows, maybe it never cut anything other than string. Stockings. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
I ain't lost, I'm right here. And Jake smells like toothpaste.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it, do I have to fight those bags again? Great. Excuse me. New game plus is hard as balls. Goddamn.
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th. No use continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see.
I've seen all there is to see. Get the fuck out of this room. Word.
Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
I look forward to seeing you again, Mr. Poirot.
Bro, Christian
Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Heroic goal
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the cue of Mr. Cust on the counter.
The U.S. is advancing in the World Cup, okay?
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the
Proud of
Doncaster
that?
police.
Huh?
And you?
I have
Proud of
established
America
one
and
fact.
soccer, Devin?
On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
Unfortunately, no.
I had best talk to...
I've listened closely to what you have to say,
I'm not-
Poirot.
I will
For
be
me, there's no
perfectly
doubt
fine.
Cust is guilty.
I really want to grind next
Do you have
season
any
for
element
Overwatch.
that might prove the contrary?
They have a whole Olympus
That is
thing
what
coming.
we're going to look for.
If you
Let us
saw
now
the, did you
try
see
and
the
get
season
our
2
brain
trailer?
cells to work.
God, there's a lot of shit here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was speaking Gaelic.
Gaelic.
You know, isn't that what the Scottish speak sometimes? Or is it the Irish? I don't know.
I don't remember.
They seem very similar to me. Bunch of pasty white people. No reason. No. Alright, back to Dark Souls 3.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
No. Oh, don't proclaim. I am but a wee passion one. And I was reading up on I read a lot about these games before I actually play anything. But I was reading that the Soul of Cinder from Dark Souls 3 is essentially
The evidence against
all
Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the
the
bloodstained
Lords
shirt,
of Cinder,
the
like not
ABCs in
Lords
a
of Cinder, but
box.
like all the people who
C'est vrai.
burnt the first
However,
flame. That's
the
who the
blood
Lord of
Mrs.
Cinder,
Marbury
like
saw
the
on
Soul of
Cust's
Cinder is,
shirt may have
basically.
been his own. According to his medical records, he
Oh,
suffers
that's
from
who I was.
hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes.
Well, yeah.
Yet we see quite the opposite. You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
I agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my mind. There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can we talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the
Did
first
I
train.
also tell you that I
Are they
figured out
questioning him
that
already?
He
the
says he
game
can't
that I
remember
played
a
when I
thing.
was younger was Dark
It's
Souls
plausible.
2.
Doctors say he suffers from
You
absences and
played Dark Souls
amnesia.
2 when you were
Mrs.
younger?
Marbury has confirmed this.
Yeah, I played it on the
He may
360.
have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar
Did you
situation.
beat it?
It's not
No,
enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson
I didn't have the
insisted that
patience
even
for
if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder
I'm a
without
different
wanting
man
to.
now.
You start up the
Très
game,
intéressant.
get killed
I shall
once,
remember
fucking
that.
fuck this game.
Right.
You can go play Mario Kart.
I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
Fuck
Chief
this shit, I'm gonna
Inspector,
play
I
Deadpool.
took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinatum.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to see
Yeah,
if
man,
you've
if
missed
it
something.
wasn't one rated endgame, it was another.
Devin was mature at a young age.
I mean, I was fucking playing God of War on PS2. I
To
don't think I
Scotland
missed
Yard,
that much,
please.
but well, the bang. Did I just parry? Jake,
Yeah,
Dervin figure out the parry.
This
nice.
man is not in good shape.
Now I can parry as this fucking shitty magic boy. Taste my slave arrow.
He is worried and very tired,
Man,
and
this
other
dragon's
police
really
have
a
been
pain
hard
in
on
my
him.
ass. You just wait, shit stain. I'll be back.
What do you want from me?
I've killed bigger
Good
things
day,
than you.
ABC. Do you know who I am?
Someone who's got it in for me.
I am Hercule Poirot, and I want
The
nothing
only
other than
thing
the
I
truth.
can't conquer though is my depression.
Ah, you're the detective.
Oh god, he's doing the thing.
Yes, I am the person you have been sending the letters to.
Is he
I
following?
didn't write these
Are you
letters.
following?
I've already
Follow.
said so.
Oh, he's breathing the fire. Oh no. He breathed it too early.
Très bien. You did not hide these letters. But the question remains, who did?
Why is this right?
Probably one of my enemies. I have many.
Yeah, follow me.
Are you
No, wait, don't follow
capable
me
of
too far.
murder, Mr. Cust?
Come back into the fire.
All these questions are giving me a headache.
You know what? Fuck you. Oh my god, why do I...
Poor man.
So bad. What is
I am
going
not
on
going
with
to
me?
leave
I
before.
lost my edge.
He is in no state to
I
reply.
don't know where it is. Jake, where's the edge?
Of glory.
Oh god, that
Laudanum,
guy wants to
a
kill
medicine
me.
for coughs.
Sir, I have a family. My father is in the other room.
Take this. It will help you.
Thank you.
I'm torn. I want to play this game, but then I also want to play Bloodborne and get a certain attire set that I can only get when accessing
Oh,
the
good
DLC.
God, my
And I
shirt
have
is
to beat
covered
the
in blood
Bloodstar
again.
Beast, and the Bloodstar Beast clapped
Bon.
me
I now know
3
where the
days from
bloodstains Mrs.
Sunday,
Marbury saw came from. Are you well enough to speak?
Yes,
which
I
is
feel much
Wednesday,
better.
so... tomorrow.
Wait, what's happening tomorrow?
I'm trying to clap that Bloodstar Beast on New Game Plus.
Fucking eat his ass. Fuck that guy.
Are you
Why did I
capable of
swing?
murder, Mr. Cust?
All these questions are giving me a headache.
You suffered during the war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered. But
What was
the
this
army was the
strat in
only
Elden
place
Ring
I
this
didn't
early?
feel inferior. No
Oh yeah,
questions. Just
bleed.
orders to follow.
But ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
Professor Clark treated you.
Yes, a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
My guff is I can't even find the second boss. These dogs still aren't as bad as Bloodborne dogs. Dog?
Of course, you never considered killing a doctor who took such good care of you.
No, no,
Oh, he
never.
jumped. What a fucking mad lad. Whack. 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 Whack.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crimes?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot. But not for pleasure. I am terribly unwell in trains.
Magic.
But I had to respect my
Magic.
engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Let's
Press
see.
one button.
The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
The company sent me the typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards.
Oh, I got a longbow. Oh no, it's the fake Gundyr.
So it would appear that you typed them before sending them to yourself.
AIDS.
I don't remember.
Is it following
Good
me?
God! I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
Nah, it's just standing there. Menacingly. What do I get if I kill this thing?
Take this. It will help you.
Jake.
Hmm?
I'm about to make a mistake.
Will you?
Oh,
I shall.
I think I'll be fine.
Stop making mistakes.
Let us see, Cust. Look at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
Oh god, he
Yes,
found me.
I know.
Oh, he's horny.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
Prepare to get clapped, Capitan. Ah, I'm getting clapped.
Let us leave Cust alone.
And what conclusions have you drawn?
Plenty. It
Jacko's a
might
fool.
help us to understand him a little better.
Oh lord.
Let us now
He's right
try
there.
and get our brain cells to work.
I don't have no flask left, but he's almost dead. I better get a good chunk of fucking souls for this. He walked away. He walked away. He did walk away. You fool! Damn it. That's pretty good.
I don't see any clearer than before. This is worse.
There is one point to highlight. C'est curieux. Cust admits that he killed, but he does not know why. What did Dr. Thompson say? Even if Cust killed while in an altered state, it still must have been his deepest desire.
Give me
He
more
must have
fucking
had a motive.
Let's keep it simple. Never mind his motive. He confessed.
But you see, he can confess to anything and everything. He denied the murders and then confessed to them. He confirmed that he never typed the letters. Then, with great ease, I managed to get him say quite the opposite.
Come on, he behaved like a guilty man.
I
He
know
lied to
you're
his
fine.
landlady.
Because deep
Which one
down,
is-
he believes himself guilty.
Do
From the
you?
papers, he noticed that he had always been at the scene of the crimes. He must think that he killed and then simply
Which one
forgot
is
what
the
he had
fucking
done.
faker?
How can you be so sure?
Let us look at his psychological profile. You will understand my point of view. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Um,
see? Cuss' character is quite the opposite of the murderer's.
But if he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
We know very well that our
who
murderer does not
who
have
done
a
it?
psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual repetition in the choice of victims.
Very well, very well.
What
You're
the
right
hell?
as always. So we
Who
have
done
no
what?
confession, no culprit, no suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry?
Not this.
What should I do?
Have faith. Just give me 24 hours. To white heaven.
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe 1 or 2 details.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Excuse me?
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
A revolver? But Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait 1 moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Since when do I just have a gun? What has this game turned into?
Wild West.
Bro, I want to play that game, but I freaking can't right now. The new one that came out there, like Evil West or something.
That's what it's called.
Where does he keep his revolver? He said the drawer, but there's like a million drawers. Frickin'. This one?
The white ammunition are blank cartridges. The others are real bullets.
Wait, I wasn't playing. Actually, I was paying attention. Oh, can I?
The revolver is loaded with blanks. I still have time to choose real bullets.
No. Blanks. Blanks. We're
The
not killing
revolver
people.
is loaded with blanks.
No. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. It's fine. We're not killing anybody.
Why not?
Because
What about
killing's
telling me
not
what
the
you
answer.
have in mind?
Surtout pas. Voila, I entrust you with my weapon. It has hardly been used. It is almost new.
Oh, stinky.
Chief Inspector, is that you?
Oh,
Yes.
stinky, I'm right
Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Have you checked the typewriter?
here. Oh, big poopy.
And the packaging, the letter,
Oh,
and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
Well, never mind. I shall make do.
So, are you still going to hold your meeting?
Of course, Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
Why have you brought us here, Mr. Poirot?
Since Cust's arrest, I thought it was all done and dusted. Miss Gray formally identified him, as well as Miss Barnard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
This is all true. However, a case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters? Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
Perhaps he wanted to play with you, to taunt you.
Xenophobia? Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
I may be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory?
All these theories should be studied. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Why did the murderer make a mistake?
This is a joke.
No. No.
Hmm. What?
It's okay. It's okay, Devin. I got it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What's the answer?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, it's a fucking riddle.
Yeah.
Fucking. Those
That's what
suck.
this whole game is.
I'm gonna go on Google. What was it again?
The ABC murders. Freaking. What's it called?
What's the
Agatha
fucking
Christie, the
riddle?
ABC murders. Why did the murderer make a mistake in the address?
That's not a riddle. That's
Well,
just a
it's
fucking
just a
question.
detective thing. I need to figure it out.
You're a fucking dumb cunt.
No, no, no.
Yeah. Damn. I'm just blowing her.
Is everything clear now?
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Of course. First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder. He never digressed from that rule. However, in Churston, he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the murderer delayed his letters deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Because for his plan to succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
Absolument. It is a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
But that's not how you describe Cust.
You are quite right, mademoiselle. Like you, I find it hard to believe that this dull character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Do madmen... I mean, if he's mad, he might have two very different sides.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All the specialists agree that he does not have the profile of the psychopath.
But if Cust is not guilty, how do you explain his presence at the scene of the crimes?
Mr. Clark, the answer to your question is in the medical records of your brother's patients. Documents which Cust most certainly did not have access to. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be the woman there, dude? It's gonna be the woman.
Evergreen.
Maybe. 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 Maybe.
What?
Maybe.
Hmm?
Maybe. Maybe.
Dr. Clark's patient's records provided a very useful list of potential victims, sorted by alphabetical order. The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because he never had access to these records. So how did he happen to be at the scene of the crimes? Either the murderer sent him there, or Cust was following him closely. Cust's highly suggestible nature leads us to the second hypothesis. The murderer was manipulating him. He systematically sent Cust to the towns where he was going to strike, so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
That's evil. What sort of killer could have such a plan? And what would he gain from three completely different murders?
Indeed, it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed all the crimes. What should we take from that? Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions. On reflection, there is only one conclusion. The murderer killed once out of interest and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at two potential culprits.
Franklin Clark.
Donald Fraser?
Yes, mademoiselle, that's good thinking. Mr. Fraser may have killed Betty out of jealousy. Mr. Clark may have killed his brother in order to inherit his large fortune. Both have a motive.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Please allow me to disagree with you, mademoiselle. He works for Court and Brunskill, one of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
It doesn't prove that I went to Comeside.
You could have done it, and you may have used the opportunity to take a look at Sir Carmichael's records.
You think I'm guilty?
You or Mr. Franklin Clark?
That's ridiculous.
Both of you have a motive. The question is, which of you has the profile that most resembles the murderer? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald may share many character traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper. It is hard to imagine him planning anything. Also, jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
Right, I suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
Absolument, Mr. Clark. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Uh,
As you have all seen, there is a disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer. In actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up. Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
No, you had to act quickly. Because of Miss Grey. Mademoiselle, although you haven't been telling the truth, there is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death. For you, Mr. Clark, it was a disaster. If Miss Grey had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing. You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you. So you hurried home from China, and you took action. In truth, Cust was no more than a puppet manipulated by the real culprit. You, Mr. Clark.
Such an imagination, Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
Oh no, you know perfectly well. That is not true. Eh bien voilà, light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
Your theories are ingenious, but you haven't any proof.
One point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either I admit to it, or I bluff. One thing proves it. A carton of placed cigarettes you stole from Mrs. Asher and found at your home.
You have nothing on me. You're bluffing, Mr. Poirot. Come on, Thora, there's nothing for us to do here.
Don't touch me.
Thora!
I understand why you never wanted to lend me your new typewriter, and why you were searching through your brother's things. And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
All right. Well played. I lose. The game's up. Don't come near me! I'll never let you take me, Mr. Poirot.
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark, there is no easy death for you. I expected your reaction, so I used blanks. I'm sorry, mademoiselle, but your second chance has been lost. Franklin Clark will never inherit his brother's fortune.
Disappointed at having missed the chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England.
What you out
Donald
of breath
Fraser
for?
and Megan Barnard married. On Poirot's
Bro, I had my
recommendation,
mouth open the
Mary
entire time
Dreyer
during this
started to
cutscene,
work
dude. I
for
was
Lady
just in
Clark.
awe of what the fuck
The
was
elderly
happening.
lady's condition suddenly took a
they,
turn for the
he,
better. And a few months later, to Dr. Logan's great
his
surprise,
dad keeps
she
touching the
was back on
thermostat.
her feet again.
He's killing me.
According to this eminent physician, it appears to be an extremely rare case of spontaneous remission. Lady Clark has enjoyed very good health ever since.
Jake, you dying from thermostat?
I'm dying from the
Journal
thermostat.
of an Innocent.
How's
The
he-
incredible story of ABC. As for A.B. Cust,
Did you fucking open
after
that
being
thing? That shit has
advised by
mercury in
Poirot,
it.
he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press. And
You been
as for
playing with the
me,
smoke alarm?
and with business booming, the Black Swan has become
Is
the
that what
number
happened?
one tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire. Even more popular than
I
York
saved
Minster.
Dick Donbar. You're safe, Dick Donbar.
Fuck 'em. Hashtag irrelevant.
Dick. And that was it. That's the game. Bro, the second he pulled that gun, I knew. I knew.
You know.
I mean, either way, if frickin' he didn't steal the gun and try to kill himself, frickin' or what's it called, my assistant frickin' pulled out the weapon, either way, they were blanks. No one was dying. That guy's getting arrested. His butthole will be mine.
I know how the judicial system works. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jake. P sure.
Got mail. Open this bitch. There you go. What is this? What is this?
You're the Canadian Revenue
Food material aid.
material.
Oh, it's my blue slip. Hashtag Canada.
Who's that?
Freaking blue slips make it so in Canada, if I need medication or whatnot, like Tylenol or anything, then I could use the blue slip and I can get it for free.
Here, take this piece of paper.
Well, they don't even take it. It's not like a currency. They just look at it, see that it's mine, and then they give it to me.
Oh, it's basically an insurance card.
Yep.
Yo, Jake, you wanna win? Do you have Ninja Storm 4? Not downloaded at all, right?
Do I have Ninja Storm 4? Freaking. I don't know. I know I made a recording of it. Freaking, I beat the story.
It's part of the
I'd have to download it again though.
Oh.
Because what's it called? I did the recording of it a while ago. That's when I first started doing recordings.
Penis bitch. Dick butt. You're a dick butt.
You're a dick butt.
I'm not there. Jake's fucking losing.
I'm not a loser. I'm Jake.
They put all of the Kingdom Hearts on
PS
on the
Extra.
thing.
Yeah. I want to play them, but I have like 3 issues. One, the games are really long. And frickin'. Like, it's not a matter of like it being long, it's the matter of it that like that collection takes up 60, 70 gigabytes. And it's gonna be a while before I beat one of them.
I'm only gonna play the third one.
2, I don't know the order of the games. I could probably just look that up, but freaking even then, I'm gonna want to do multiple at a time and not multiple at a time, but like back to back. And 3, I don't have space. Especially
There's
since
also
Modern Warfare is taking up
Onechanbara.
Onechanbara. I have no idea what that is. How you doing, Fiona?
Pretty neat. Took the cat to get fixed today. She now has to wear the cone of shame for 2 weeks and is not happy about it.
Yeah, she's an ice cream cone.
She keeps slamming it into things and then making noises of displeasure. So I'll just hear. Yeah. Like as she's running around the room. So she just ran around the room slamming it into things and complaining. But unfortunately, we got to keep her and Dio separate for another 2 weeks because she can't get overly excited with too much exercise because she's got stitches and shit. And Dio is gonna want to play.
Yeah, she's got the zoomies like frickin' most of the day. But excuse me, freaking! I heard Ethan was assaulted.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's gonna get in so that he can tell the
Well,
story.
he was in a little bit earlier, but he said since the cats bit his LAN cable wire that he's having like connection issues, and he was
Yeah.
laggy on the microphone, and then it kicked him out of the party, and he just told me over
Yeah.
Snapchat.
The gist is we're sitting there waiting for Scotty to be picked up because the vet and the pet store are the same thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a waiting area, and this guy comes up, and he's like, hey, can you get that thing for me? And Ethan's like, yeah, sure, okay. And apparently while Ethan was trying to grab it, the guy reached around and hugged him from behind, was like grabbing his belly from behind while he was trying to get this bag of cat food down for him, or just like bag of dog food or whatever. And this guy then gives him like a hug and is like grabbing him, and then it's like, oh, can I show you how to like stretch out your back? And is like trying to get him to lift up so that he can see his stomach and like grab his stomach. And we're like, what the fuck? And yeah, this guy reached around and was like groping his stomach.
What
Oh, and didn't even buy the pet food, by the way. The guy then took the bag and then set it down and then fucked off.
Ethan told me he was reaching for like a cat tree or whatnot at the top, but
It
then
was
like
some kind of
the
box
guy
or
the
whatever.
guy was just as tall, not just as tall, but like he was pretty tall to like be able to reach it. And Ethan's just like, oh, okay, whatever, I'll freaking get it for you. And then he just wraps around him and grabs his belly, freaking just right above his crotch.
Sir.
And fucking.
Sir.
And then Ethan, like even Ethan wrote it in the thing when he was talking to me. Where is it? Hold on.
It's just gross. It's so gross.
He doesn't even buy the damn cat tree.
Yeah, he did. He pulled it back and then fucked off.
Like I feel bad because like it's just a weird, fucking like uncomfortable event to go through, but
Yeah.
I don't know what that man was thinking in broad daylight, just to just to grope Ethan from behind, and then proceed to fucking book it out the store. Like, what was he there for?
I have no idea. He was carrying a Target bag with him, but Target is like a ways down the shopping center. It's like 8 or 9 stores down. You have to walk away, so I don't know what the fuck this dude was on. But I made sure, I told Ethan, I'm like, if he comes back to like do that again, I'm gonna kick his ass.
He's on fucking ecstasy, obviously.
I'm going.
I don't know if he got in the catnip or like.
Yeah, I don't know what he was on, but see, I have a duty as your fucking wife to kick his ass now. It is my moral obligation to kick this man's ass if I see him again.
Bro, you find me to get Fiona an AK.
That's I can't. Not only are most guns illegal in Canada.
It's okay, I'll go borrow some of my granddad's hunting rifles. It's fine. My parents have like 6 guns. It'll be fine. I'll just go borrow one.
Oh my god.
But that's murder.
I grew up
You have
country.
to at least
What
go
the
to
fuck do you want
Texas.
from me?
No, it isn't, Jake. Don't you know that man is the greatest prey?
What?
That man is a predator and needs to be put down.
By God. On
Listen,
my
he
stream,
thought he
Fiona's
could
admitting
harass-
to attempted murder.
He thought he could harass the 6'8" giant, and he did not know that he had a wife that has a gremlin feral attitude, alright? He did not know that there was...
Fiona starts foaming at the mouth, dude.
Just got a little more
Yeah,
sting.
dude, I need you. Fiona's admitting to attempted murder on my stream.
No, okay, so...
Should I also admit to attempted murder?
No, listen. I want to explain
the cool
myself,
kids are
and I
doing.
want to see if you're on my side, okay? So, we're at fucking Petco, and we're picking up Scotty
How much you
from
paying
getting...
me?
How much you asking? Anyways, so we're at fucking Petco, and we're picking up Scotty. And this guy comes up to Ethan, because, like, the store and the vet, it's like, the same place. There's, like, a little waiting lobby, but, like, you can go into the store. And he asks Ethan, he's like, hey, can you get this box for me from the shelf? It's like a cat tree or something. And Ethan's like, yeah, sure. And so Ethan goes off to do that, and I sit down. And Ethan comes back, he's like, that man just groped me. I'm like, what the fuck? So while Ethan was reaching up on the shelf, and this guy was pretty tall, too, and could have reached the box, he had Ethan reach up to get this box, and then went up behind him and was, like, groping his belly underneath, like, where his shirt had ridden up, and was, like, grabbing his belly from behind, like, trying, and, like, hugging him. And so Ethan gets the thing, and he's like, "Oh, do you know how to stretch back?" I was trying to get Ethan to like stretch his arms back so we could see his stomach again. I do not know what this guy was on. It was disgusting. It was like grabbing Ethan, and so Ethan comes back. He's like, "I am madly uncomfortable." The guy then put the thing back and didn't buy it, and then fucked off out of the store and ran off. He didn't buy anything. He just went over there to get Ethan to reach up so that he could grab his stomach from behind, like cop a feel of his belly. I don't know. And so I'm saying that I'll hunt the motherfucker down.
Go hunt the motherfucker down.
Yeah, she says she was gonna get her hunting rifle and she can get that guy.
I feel, well, see, I wouldn't do that at first. I'd just go beat the shit out of him. But, like, I feel like I'm justified. Don't go groping my husband.
Jason Derulo.
Fiona, hand me the gun.
Yester's on my side.
It's still illegal.
I'll get him in the knee so he can't run from you.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's okay, my parents have like 6 guns because my grandpa passed them down. They go hunting, so.
Let's go.
I got enough to share.
No gun usage, just beat the shit out of him until he can't, like, move.
No, you
Assault's fine, don't...
No.
Oh, Jake endorses assault! He said it on stream!
Yep.
This is what we're gonna do. You guys do that, and I'll take care of Jake.
How about we don't do that?
How about you do it?
And what do we do instead?
Give him a stern talking to.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
And then beat the shit out of him.
Listen, it's like this. If someone groped me, Ethan would be morally obligated to defend my honor. And someone has groped Ethan, and so I am morally obligated to defend his honor. So this man, who apparently thought it was okay
Honestly,
to grope a
which
6'8"
one did
man,
you think
is
would
about to
happen
have a whole
first?
other thing coming when my little goblin ass comes for his ass and tries to put him down.
Bro, I can just see, like, fucking Ethan pointing out. It's like, oh, it's him, and then Fiona, like, crab walks over to him. Just
I think my my main
Bro, it's like when Anya was hissing at the fucking agent lady. So I'm currently on my new TV that came with me.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, man. It's a little smaller, but freaking, it's not like 15 years old.
Fucking dick butt.
I'm just cheesed I couldn't put it on the fucking mountain that's on my little, like, TV table. Fucking, because the holes for the bolts are a little bigger than what I had.
Although this entire like conversation has been throughout the credit scenes of this game.
Oh, what are you playing?
I was playing freaking Agatha's like ABC murder.
Yeah!
Thing. Yeah.
Agatha Christie.
And it got to the credits, and there's no music or anything. It's just a silent credit roll, and then we're just talking about beating the shit out of this guy.
You groped my husband.
Yeah, no, man, that's weird as fuck.
I have no idea why when you
buy
said
the cat tree and then beat the shit out of him with it, and then give it to him.
Jake raises an excellent point. No, that's my cat tree now.
Oh well, I mean, I don't know if you would want like the cat tree with the remains of the like sweat.
I'll beat him with the box with it in,
oh, okay,
with
well,
the cat tree
fine,
in it, and then I can take the cat tree out, and then I have a nice cat tree, and the box is gone.
No, but Fiona, what you could do
put him in the box
is ask him to reach up for that same cat box, so he reaches up and like lowers his guard, and as he's like going up for it, you just give him a fucking swift kick to the gonads from behind.
Nut check, I like it. I'm a fan of the
And then you
check.
beat the shit out of him while he's rolling on the ground.
Oh, hell yeah.
or you can tase him in the belly.
Yeah, no, man, some people have like weird belly fetishes for like fucking either people like getting inflated.
Yeah, but who
bellies, or
does
it's,
it
like,
in the
have
middle of
fatter
public?
people. Yeah,
in the middle of the fucking Petco.
Weirdos, bro.
My only thing is why is he even there?
And
he just went to a cat store, or like a pet store, just to be
public
there.
menace, bro.
He was carrying a Target bag. The Target is 8 stores down in the shopping center. He had to have walked a damn minute to get to where we were. Sees Ethan sitting in the waiting lobby of the vet, and then is like, oh, can you come over here and do that? Like, motherfucker. Fucking minute. He needs to be on a list.
Just to be on a list.
Got a nice titties for a little boy.
I mean, listen, if he feels that it's okay to harass Ethan, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I feel like this is justified. You harass my husband, I harass you. Fuck off.